Hey guys, it's Mike with another Gilded Guardians video. I think it's my fourth one today, but we got some special news. I thought it would be worthwhile to let everybody know. So they are launching a special event in Building Blocks, and it does launch today at 4 o'clock UTC, and then it ends on July 15th. So this is on the website under the news of Building Blocks, and essentially we're going to be using Rare Guardians only to fight and try to make it on leaderboards and so forth. So it might be worthwhile to hold on to some Rare Guardians. If you're going to summon, hold on to them and don't sacrifice them so you can enlighten them, make them a little better. But we're going to be utilizing those Rare Guardians. The rewards here is going to be Ascension Seals as well as idols. And it kind of lays out all the criteria of how that's all going to come to be. But then you get bonuses based on the guild you're in, and I think the main goal is to get these idols, because there's a sacrifice at the altar where you can convert these idols into a chance of winning Gen 1 and Founder Guardians, which is really cool, and it theoretically could be fairly free to play. So it breaks down all the stuff on the website as far as what you're looking to do. Solar leaderboards, you're looking at first place getting 153 Ascension Seals, which is pretty much enough to do most legendaries, and then 5 times legendary idols. And these would be sacrificed at the altar of sacrifice. I don't know if they have any other use in the game or if they're just designed to be sacrificed. But it looks like as long as you rank in the top 1,000, you're going to receive at least one rare idol. So that's kind of a pretty cool thing to work towards on the Building Blocks. And again, there's more information on the website. But if we take a look at what these idols actually mean, you can take these idols and sacrifice them, and it gives you the drop rates of what you could potentially get. So for a rare idol, you could get a legendary champion. Now that being said, your chances are 0.2%, so it's not exactly high, but that would be for a Gen 1 or even a Founder champion. You'd have a 0.4% chance of getting that, and then almost a 2% of getting a Core 1, which would be one of the legendaries in the game for those rare idols. And then your stats actually move up from there. So if you get into the epic idols, you can have as high as a 0.85% chance at a Gen 1 or a 1.7% chance on a Founder. And on those legendary idols, you actually have a 7.23% chance at a Gen 1 or a 14.5% chance at a Founder. So these are kind of cool. So we look at like Tianlongs and Phoenicias, Leah's, Cyrus, all those guys theoretically could find their way onto free-to-play accounts. So this is a really interesting event that's going on, and it starts today at 4 o'clock UTC. I'm not sure how that converts to your time zone, but just keep that in mind. Probably after the reset for Endless mode as well as the Arena and Rush. It'll probably start up right then, utilizing those rare characters to do it. Pretty exciting stuff. The other thing I wanted to share with you today was when I was doing my free-to-play account, I actually pulled up and saw that the rewards were distributed for Endless mode. And so I logged into my free-to-play account, and I have 131 GOG tokens. Now that's not a lot, but that does allow me over an Ares store, I'd be able to purchase up to 40 Ascension Seals with those and have some left over. And that would give me enough to enlighten any 2 epic champions I wanted, which as a free-to-play player is pretty awesome. Ideally, I keep playing, I get a better team, and next time I earn more on my pay-to-win, dirty pay-to-win account, I actually acquired, what I get? Let's see here. I had 160, so I got over 500 on my main account. So going back to the Ares store, your best value is to save these up until you can get a mountain of seals. 3,000 seals at 2,800. But theoretically, after 4 or 5 seasons of Endless mode, I might have enough to purchase these without actually spending money in the game. which 3,000 Ascension Seals is going to do quite a few characters. So that's actually really exciting. I know we were talking theoretically about those Guild Guardian tokens making their way into free-to-play accounts, but we were seeing it. So the current value of my 131 Guild Guardians tokens is actually almost $7. So I could actually just convert this into cash and then move it over to a bank account utilizing wallets and exchanges. Or I can utilize it in game and play with it. So that it's really cool that this did make it into the free-to-play account as well as on my main account. So it gives us something to work towards and accumulate over time, and it seems to be very achievable. I find this to be really exciting because on my free-to-play account, I am not doing any better than anybody else could be doing. We have yet to pull an Atticus and some other things that would make our account better than it is, and we're still able to qualify for 131 of these GOG tokens. Now, theoretically, as time goes on, this is only going to get better and better. And if you want, you don't have to necessarily buy Ascension Seals. You can save up these GOG tokens. So theoretically, you could head over to the marketplace here, and you can see Tian Long, right, sitting there. Now, he is a Gen 1 character, so he will be in the pool for this event. You can potentially sacrifice those idols at the altar of sacrifice and get a Tian Long. But you would be able to come in here and potentially pick him up for Guild Guardians tokens. And so it's just a matter of exchanging that to Ethereum. Some of the champions themselves actually do have the GOG tokens. Like this one here is available for 23 GOG tokens. And so you may not have to convert it, but depending on the champion you want, you might convert it in order to do that. But honestly, like, this is, I think, really exciting news. I think that the more people that get involved with the marketplace, the healthier it's going to be. But when you look at these charts and you see this kind of downward trend that's taking place, the more people that start engaging with the marketplace, the less volatility we're going to see. It's going to be a lot more balanced, but depending scarcity, like if champions start getting really scarce and there's a higher demand, you might see some upward volatility there. But it is overall, I think, a very healthy thing for the market. I think it's a very healthy thing for the game, getting more players involved in the marketplace, especially folks that are free to play. Because once those free to play players can come in there and sell their Darizdas or sell their extra Quirises or whoever they want to move, they can either take the money and run, or they can reinvest that money into bettering their team, and maybe they sell enough Darizdas and all of a sudden they're buying a Phoenicia or a Tian Long or something along those lines. So that is really exciting on that end, and I was very excited to see those GOG tokens come into our wallets. So I think that is what I have for you today. Under the news tab, you can find links to read now, and it'll have the special event building blocks is right over here, and you can click on that and read through that. But it'll be super exciting to see how we're utilizing these rares to earn those idols and Ascension Seals. And again, this is just another opportunity at bringing Ascension Seals into the game, potentially free to play. All the way top 25,000 are going to get 21 Ascension Seals. So that's enough to do any rare character, but probably not epic. You probably have to get up here in this top 5,000. But the nice thing right now is there's not that many players that are playing consistently because we're at the beginning of the game. So our opportunities to get in here and actually swoop up some of these awards early is probably pretty high. And the folks that have been playing the longest, that have the most established teams and the most equipment and resources on their accounts, are probably going to have a leg up on a lot of folks just starting out, unless they want to pay to win. So, but all in all, it's very, very exciting information and very exciting news. I was pretty pumped about it, so I figured I had to put a video out. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, please do so. It means the world to me. I'll try to keep you updated on these as they come out. I know this was a couple days ago. Somehow it slipped past me. I was up at the lake and I didn't have internet. So if you've already heard about this and this isn't news to you, then congratulations. But if it is, I'm glad to be able to share it. So thanks again for the support, and I look forward to seeing you next time.